Mark Belt from Super Training Gym in Sacramento. This is another video for supertraining.tv. We're working on reverse band deadlifts in this training session. You'll also see some suspended good mornings as well as some reverse band squats. This is Jim McDonald working up, still got the straps down. We'll kind of go as far as we can with the straps down, and then we'll work on getting the straps up. There's Tara Getty doing a suspended good morning. We like to use the cambered bar on that. Using a regular barbell is a little more difficult, kind of hard to get it set on your shoulders the right way. You can buy a cambered bar from westsidebarbell.com. That's Riley, who's been making a lot of progress on his deadlifts lately. Here's Jim going again. Now he's got the straps up. A little bit of a tough lift, but locks it out nice and clean. This is Casey. You know, he's still just working on his form, so you can actually see he kind of started with his hips too low. His hips got kicked out. I mean, part of it is just flat out. You just got to get stronger. Riley muscled that one out, kind of hitched it a little bit, but good enough for a training session. This is Jim going with around 600 or so. Got that one up. And this is Janet going with around 6 plates off a box. On this training session, these guys did a lot of sets off the box, and then they got rid of the box and they're in their suits. I don't really recommend that. It's just too much switching around. Basically, when you're in your suit, it's like being on a box, so you don't need to mess with the box beforehand. Still just warming up, not quite sure the weights here. Definitely getting up over 600 pounds, maybe even closer to 700 pounds now. I believe this one right here is about 755. Heads down, upper back's rounded, looks perfect. Got to get that back straighter. I got to keep my head up a little bit more. Treston with a good strong pull. That's pretty good form right there. This is 800 pounds right here. Again, the reverse band is going to help overload the top, so you're going to be able to deadlift about 10% more or so in the reverse band deadlift. My best pull from the floor in a contest is 760. Treston Shull's best deadlift in a contest, I believe, is like 750, 755, and he also locked out an 800-pound deadlift right there using the reverse band. See, now they got more gear on and they're working their way down, again with about 6 plates. Treston doing a little bit of a dance off here with himself. Switching it up. Kind of using the conjugate method for dancing. Changing up the exercises. Here's Grandpappy Laiha going with another squat. Juan wanted to keep it on the box for that day, I believe, so I think he just stayed on the box the whole time. Cheering section. This is 830 pounds. Form's a little better, but it slipped out of my fat little butterfingers. I didn't grab the bar the way that I would like. I like to set the bar into my fingers a little bit more rather than get it into my palm. My palm is too bulky to really hold on to those big weights, so I got to set it just right into my fingers. Here's Janet going with a full half range of motion squat with a reverse band. She's still working on working with new gear and stuff. Okay, little Quinn. I'm here in the recording studios of Super Training with my little girl, and she's got to pee, so I got to take her to the bathroom in a minute here. Here's Juan going with another squat, staying on the box. It's not a bad idea to try to work in a new suit on a high box, but if you get down to parallel or below parallel, it is very difficult to get back up off the box. Just kind of the logistics of the whole thing doesn't work out so good. That's a 700-pound hold right there that they're working on. Both of them get a little shady coming out of the rack, so it's something that they're working on trying to stabilize those big weights. Figure out what you need to work on, and don't be afraid to try it. Just because a certain gym or a certain team doesn't do it doesn't mean it won't work for you. That's it from supertraining.tv.